be negative C, but because it is squared, it does not matter. Okay, you have this expression over here. Okay, so this is known as our shear stress distribution. Okay, and at this point over here is where we have our tau max. So if you look at our equation over here, tau max will occur when this term over here, right, which I highlight in yellow, is equal to what? Is equal to 1. It's only possible to be equal to 1, right, when y is equal to what? 0, right? So tau max, where over here is where you have y is equal to 0, tau max is equal to v over a, right, multiplied by 3 over 2. Okay, so that is our tau max. So one thing to take note, right, in shearing stress, okay, tau max will occur at the what? Centroid. All right. Why do I say it's interesting? If we were to draw the other expression that we have done for the last 2 weeks, okay, so we have drawn, if I draw this, you guys will know what I'm trying to say down here. If we were to draw stress in the x direction is equal to mz over izz multiplied by y, and this is the y, right? And it is, if we are drawing a simple stress profile, okay, for normal stress distribution. So if this is our point C, this is our C minus, okay, not C minus, our negative C, right? At y is equal to 0, which is at the centroid, right? Stress x is equal to 0, right? Whereas in shearing stress, when it's at the centroid, the maximum shear will occur. That is the difference between shear force and bending moment beside direction. Okay, so I will end my lecture over here. Okay, and I'm going to talk about our marking scheme. Okay, I'm going to talk about our marking scheme. Right. So I'm going to look at I'm going into, you all can see my screen, avenue to learn. Okay, so if we look at, and if you look at assessment, okay, so this is what I see, you don't see. So I'm going to pick a student. Okay, I'm going to pick John. Are you still there, John?
Yes.
Okay, John is still there. I'm going to pick at John. Okay, so there are 2 things that you can see. John got a 10. So he has his marking, and you realize that his marking, I did not write anything, okay, because he got everything right. Okay, in this box down here, you have seen this box, right? It's an Excel spreadsheet table where the marks will be awarded. Okay, so you can see, I hope you can see, right? You have A down here, A down here, then you have B if you get all those answers right, each of them are worth 1. You got C to calculate the maximum compression, and then if you draw a profile, you got C. So all these A, B's, and C, you can find the meaning of them on the marking scheme. So I'm going to show you the marking scheme now, okay? I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to show you the marking scheme. So this is 3A. So I posted the marking scheme, right? So this is the marking scheme. Okay, this is the marking scheme. So the A's you see down here are all these A. This is 1 mark, this is 1 mark, this is 1 mark, this is 1 mark, this is 1 mark. So the A's, there are 5 marks, yes? So if you look at the spreadsheet, there is the A's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks. So that is what it means. So if you compare to the marking scheme, right, that's what it means. So all these marking scheme are customized to your student number. Okay, so John's student number, the last 3 digit is 765, or I think one of it is a 0, I think. Yeah, one of it is a 0. The 0 you replace with a 5. Okay, so it's 765. So how do we actually mark? Okay, so I've created a spreadsheet. Okay, and the spreadsheet is over here. Okay, this is the spread. So I want you all to see this. Okay, so there is, if your student number is 666 666, oh my god, right, you will see what happened to the graph also. If the number is 666, right, it changes, all the number changes. I don't think I'll try to make it closer, right? So some numbers are 777, right? All the number changes. Okay, so for example, a student number is 351. Okay, 351. Okay, so let's say a student number is 351. So 351. Okay, so the first A over here is your central. You can see the meaning, right? So I1, I2, I3 is the section 1, 2, and 3. And from the marking key, I hope so, from the marking key, you can see where is, oh no, I did not do it. You can see what section 1, section 2, section 3. Okay, it's from the marking key. So now, for example, okay, you got your thickness wrong. Okay, you panic. Okay, your top flange, you got your thickness wrong. Okay, so you got this as 19, for example, and down here also 19. All our numbers changes already. So the mistake that you make wrongly before, now you can see that your central is 134.019. The correct one, which is on the left hand side, is 139. Okay, so if you got this number, okay, and you already made a mistake, down here we will give you a 0.5. Okay, down here we will give you a 0.5 because you made a mistake on your geometry already. Okay, but however, because the mistake you have made will affect the what? Will affect your I1, I2, and I. Now we are going to mark your I1 based on 29.517. The original value is what? 19.729. Okay, so this is how we mark you based on procedure. If the procedure is correct, these numbers should match. Okay, so now let's say it did not match. Okay, I know mistake can be made. I understand that. Okay, so for example, the moment over here, you did not calculate 13.5. You calculate 11.5. Fair enough. We enter 11.5 to the value that we have calculated. Right? So your I1, the value is different. The I1 that you calculated, you did not get 29.517. You got 10.216 E6. I want you to see the I total. right? The I total where my cursor is now, it changed. Hey, it did not change. Why did not change? Maybe I did not. Yeah, I did not do this. My apologies. I was modifying something. So I copy here. This is the original. Okay. It should not be a number. Okay. It changes. You can see that. So I'll do it again. So let's say this number over here you calculate to be 5.5 E6. We will change based on this number now, right? So 5.5 E6 over here, you will get 0 marks because it's wrong, but the rest you got correct. Then over here, we are basing on your wrong answer. So likewise, everything below, they are all related, okay? So now you can see the graph don't really match anymore, okay? So this is how we mark, okay? Unfortunately, I cannot give you marks just because you write the formula, okay? Because everything is online. If it's face to face, you might get some marks for just writing the formula, okay? I have to base on magnitude now. Then it's going to be fair, okay? So my only advice is this, okay? Whatever you calculate, you check like I do. I always check over and over and over and over again. Are we clear? Now, anyone, any questions, please? You guys are too tired. I got no questions. No? Okay. If that's the case, I'm gonna on Thursday, you are going to get a quiz. Again, the quiz will start at 7, finish at 4. Okay, you decide what time you want to take it. I'm free and easy. Is 1 hour enough time? Anyone? Is 1 hour okay?
Can we get more time? Because it takes time to calculate everything. So 1.5 hours would be
One and a half
good.
hours. Okay, all of you get 1.5 hours. You ask, you get. Okay, but don't tell me one question 3 hours. Okay, please. Okay, please. Okay, I have high expectation of you guys. Okay, okay, 1.5 hours. I'm fine with that. Okay, so I'll give you 1.5 hours. Now I will be trying something new. You'll be doing it from the quiz. Okay, so I'll be uploading the not under assessment, not under assignment, but under quiz. Okay, so watch under the quiz, okay, regarding the assessment. If that's the case, thank you for your time. I know it's late, okay, I do apologize. It's 10 o'clock now. Have a great week ahead. Thank you. Still stay behind if you have any questions, okay.